One of my favorite books is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. Have you read it?
Yeah.
You have? It's such a fascinating book because it's written in first person and it's a book that's seen through the eyes of a young child, a young girl. And what is so interesting about the book is you see all the characters through the young girl, but the dialogues, the way each character speaks, you're also able to see it through the eyes of a grown-up. It's like you can see two parallel worlds, Very fascinating, and how the author gives the reader the space to enter the story, and you live the story through the eyes of the young child. I mean, it's one of the most moving books I've read, and the character of Boo Radley, it stays with me till today because it speaks of a society, what the violence in a society can do to a person. I think I must have been around 13 or 14 when I first read the book. And it's like every time you read it at different, as you get older and different times in your life, it's like a good movie or a good book that you see, and a good composition also, no? As you grow older and with more experience and at different points in your life, it reveals something more to you. That book is like that. And to me, it's like a good composition, a good abhinaya padam. The way the author fleshes out the characters and the way the story reveals itself to you. It's not a story you read, but what is unsaid is so much more potent than the actual dialogue and the narration. It's an amazing book. So I think that's what's important also when you read a composition. How much space can you allow? How do you allow an audience to get into your composition, for it to become personal to them, for them to relate to it, for them to use their imagination in that space. So it's not what an audience sees, but how much the audience can get into the composition and experience. And that is what you provide as an artist. And this book is like that. The way the author draws you into the story and makes you a part of the story and makes you a part of the experience, which is what, as good artists, what we should do in Abhinaya in our compositions, through Abhinaya in our compositions.